thanks for joining me. Today I am in the glorious Cairngorms. It's been a bit of an early start, 5 AM and a 6-hour drive to get up here, but my god is it worth it. I've parked at the car park at the Linn of Dee, and I've spent a couple of hours hiking up through, I think it's Glen Louis, and just coming into Glenderry now, and just leaving the woods behind. But it's, as ever, it's absolutely amazing. I love the lakes, but when you come up to the Cairngorms like this, it absolutely blows it away. It's stunning. The forecast had been for cloud and mist and fog for the next few days, but at the moment I'm being treated to almost blue skies. There's a bit of cloud in the distance and hovering over some of the peaks, but I'll take this weather for now. I'm just going to appreciate this stunning weather in a stunning setting, so I'll check back in a bit.
There was only a vague plan for a 2 or 3 day loop of the Cairngorms, spending the first night by Loch A'an and the Shelter Stone, or up above overlooking Loch A'an. Day 2 I wanted to summit Ben Macdui, then either drop down for a night in the Rothiemurchus forest before coming home via the Lairig Ghru, or coming back via one of the southern ridges off Ben Macdui.
So I've decided against going up and round to Loch A'an. I arrived quite late given the long drive, and I fancy getting pitched up comfortably in the light rather than racing in the dark. So I'm going to head up to Loch Etchachan, past I think Hutchinson Memorial Hut in a minute, and try and find a spot up there. If I make good time, I may go up to Cairn Etchachan if I can find the way, and see if I can find that classic Colin Pryor shot looking down Loch A'an, but probably won't make that. But yeah, it'd be nice to get pitched up in the light. This valley has just gone on forever. It's, you can't see it anymore. I've just come round the corner, but I've just been watching this hill, this mountain in front of me for a good hour or so, and it's finally starting to get closer. I think I've got quite a little pull up here. Might be a bit of a lung buster, but I was going to say I'll check back in a bit, but there's quite a cool little bridge just down there, so I might just record me going over that, hopefully not falling in, and then checking back. So let's see if I can balance myself on this. I think that's, well, I don't think it is, Hutchinson Memorial Bothy, and whatever that big crag is up in the background, but wow, the scale of it is just immense. Stating the obvious, but it's just absolutely huge. Yeah. And then that's the pass that I'm going up. Hopefully at the top of that, not too far up, I'll find Loch Etchachan, and then either decide to pitch up there for the night or try and find somewhere a little bit higher. But wow, yeah, the scale of this place is just, well, it's off the scale. It's very, very, very different to the lakes from that perspective, but wow. I've come up past Loch Etchachan. I just wanted to come over and have a look down Loch A'an or Loch A'an, however it's pronounced. And wow, absolutely stunning. You hear the roar of the water in the distance. Other than that, it's fairly still. And the low clouds. But what a setting, what an absolutely amazing setting. It's definitely dropped a couple of degrees up here from lower down. I think it must be 3 or 4 degrees. It's probably going to be a fairly cold night. Just been looking around for somewhere to pitch the tent, and it's quite rocky around here. There's not many spaces, and I've just found this one spot just where I'm stood now, which I think just about looks big enough to pitch my tent on. So I've just lain down to see if it'll fit, and it looks like someone else has already pitched here before, so I think it will be a good pitch. So time to get the tent up. So it's definitely got colder. Waterproof jacket and down jacket have come on, and the mists have come in as well, and the air is just wet. So hopefully it won't rain. But the stunning views have gone, but it's still. So you can still hear the roaring in the distance of the water on the waterfalls. Now I think won't be able to see it on here, but I think there are a few people camped down on the beaches down there, so I don't know whether I did the right choice in coming and camping up here by myself, or whether it would be nice to be a bit more social and down with other people. So anyway, just waiting for my tea, hopefully that'll warm me up a bit. So tonight's tea is chicken tikka with rice by Expedition Foods. So I've tried the chicken tikka with rice from Sea to Summit before. It wasn't great, but for the weight and for the energy, it did the job. So I'm hoping this does as well, but we shall see. So the clouds have come in outside, and it's not raining, but the air is just wet, so I've retreated inside. It actually felt like it warmed up a little from when I'd first turned up, but God, it's cold now, so I'm in my sleeping bag, in my down jacket, and reading my book. In the last hour or so before it gets fully dark, and then I'll see how long my head torch lasts, and then probably enjoy a long sleepless night, but we will see. Anyway, I'll enjoy the book for now, and I'll check back in a bit, if not the morning. Morning all. It was a blissfully quiet night, not a breath of wind all night, but bitterly cold. And there's a fair bit of frost still on the tent now. I don't know if you can see that, it's frozen solid. I was surprised that my Rab Ascent 700 actually kept me fairly warm. I've had other days when I've felt quite cold, and that's a winner, but out here now my hands are freezing. But wow, the mist keeps rolling in and out.
With the tent still frozen solid, I decided a quick trip up Ben Vane, which I hoped would take about an hour or so, would give the tent time to defrost before having to take it down and set off again. Lucky that I went up, because I was treated to a spectacular view.
So, lucky to get treated to a broken spectre, and then some other weird kind of formation that I assume is linked. Probably can't pick it up on there, but looks like almost an arch around the broken spectre. And then if I pan around this way, it's just stunning.
With it only being 8 o'clock in the morning and at about 1100 metres, I had the mountain to myself and the stunning views, Ben Macdui in the background, and just the clouds falling away in all directions. There were some weird rock monolith things on top of Beinn Mheadoin that seemed quite impressive in the mist, before I returned back down to take my tent down and set off, leaving the obligatory leave no trace photo.
So, I'm nearly approaching the summit of Beinn Mheadoin. It's hard to believe, but it's not a breath of wind. But this place is just absolutely vast. It just goes off in all directions. It's immense.
After barely seeing anyone heading up to the summit of Beinn Macdui, there were quite a few people milling around on the summit, so I didn't hang around long and instead headed off south down into the Lairig Ghru.
I've just got down from Ben Macdui, and that was a bit of an unpleasant hike down through the boulder fields. There wasn't actually a path on the map, but I'm pretty sure there was one, and I managed to find it at the bottom. Pity I didn't find it at the top. I've decided to not go to the Rothiemurchus today, and instead I'm going to climb that ridge there. No idea what it's called, but I think it's a Munro, and it looks incredible. And even though that was a painful walk down, what an absolutely stunning setting this is. As much as I love the Rothiemurchus, these views are just completely out of this world. There's the Brearich behind. I think that's Cairngorms, not sure. And then the Devil's Point over there. But wow, absolutely stunning. Not quite sure what I'm going to do tonight once I've got down from this ridge, but for now I'm going to have a bite to eat and just take in this stunning place. Well, that's me back at the car. Those final 10k's they were hard going. For some reason I was racing, going far too quick, wanting to get to the car before 5 o'clock. But there you go. 2 days hiking and a wild camp in the Cairngorms. I think I did 3 Munros today. Maybe walked about 30k, but yeah, legs and shoulders are tired. I can't say that I'm particularly looking forward to a 6-hour drive home, but hey ho, it's worth it in the end. Thanks for watching everyone. Cheers. Bye.